Whenever you ask about Israeli apartheid, you invariably hear somebody say, Israel doesn't practice apartheid, we have Arabs in parliament. Which is really just another version of saying, I'm not racist, I have a black friend. But let's look at the evidence and put this debate to rest. Check out this scene. Yes, that is a Palestinian man being told he can't walk down the street because he's not Jewish, and this is happening in a Palestinian city. The same could be said about an entire network of roads that Palestinians cannot access in the Palestinian territories that Israel illegally occupies. While Israel builds illegal settlements throughout the Palestinian territories, to the condemnation of the entire world, including successive U.S. administrations, Palestinians often have their homes destroyed. Now, the excuse Israel uses is that Palestinians do not have permits to build those homes, but as Amnesty International points out, Palestinians are systematically denied permits to build in their own country. And then, of course, there are instances when Palestinians are thrown out of their homes so Jewish settlers can come and take them over.
It's becoming a familiar scene in East Jerusalem. Jewish settlers taking over a Palestinian home and dumping the furniture in the garden. House by house, family by family, they're trying to take over the neighborhood of Sheikh Jarrah. They're doing so with the full cooperation of the Israeli police and the Israeli courts.
And then there are Bedouin villages within Israel that are wiped out, so new Jewish settlements can be built on top of them. And water is a scarce commodity in the area, yet 80% of Palestinian water is diverted to the use of Israel and the settlers, while Palestinians are left with 20% of their own water. And while anyone who's Jewish can go live in Israel, based on an ancient biblical connection to the land, Palestinians who were just driven out a few decades ago are not allowed to return. And I haven't even touched on the complex discriminatory measures that Palestinian citizens of Israel live under. Still think there's no apartheid?